Every diet I have ever done, I gained all the weight back. I fasted and lost 40 pounds and gained all the weight back. I dieted and over the course of 6 months, lost a bunch of weight and gained all the weight back. The reason being is I wasn't ready to change my life. I was only dieting for a period of time, and when I finished that diet, I was gonna go back to my normal life. It was not until I changed my life, I learned how to live like a fit person. If you could make a wish and immediately be at your goal weight right now, the sad thing is most people would have the trauma of watching them go back to their obese self day by day because they don't know how to live as a fit, healthy person. Until you master that, you will never keep the weight off, no matter how you lose it. The actual magic, the trick, the thing that you have to master is how to be happy and live at a lower weight. And that means you've got to change your lifestyle. You may have to give up alcohol or extremely reduce alcohol in your life. You may have to reduce the amount of times you go out to eat. You may have to change habits that you've had your whole life that you associate with happiness, and you feel cheated when you don't get to do some of the things that you have to give up. But if you want to have a thin, fit, healthy body, you have no other choice. You have to live like one of those thin, fit people. I've never been able to do it. I'm on the longest streak of actually making progress that I have ever been on in my entire life. Every other time in my life that I have lost weight, I just gained it all back. I have figured out that I can actually be happy working out and eating a diet where I lose 1 pound a week. And I have slip ups. I slip up every week. I usually have a bad day on Sunday. Every other week, I might have a really bad day. I don't plan for bad days. I don't plan a cheat day. If I go out to a restaurant and I'm trying to stick to my diet and I end up slipping, I slip a little. But because I am strict most of the time, I'm still losing my 1 pound a week. And every once in a while, I don't lose anything. I had to take a 1-year break from alcohol. I used to drink on the weekends, and when I drank, I liked to eat. So my evening on a Friday night, when I didn't have to work the next day, would be 12 to 18 beers, as well as maybe grilling on the grill and making mac and cheese and making salads. And I would go to the store and buy a bunch of crap to binge on throughout the night, knowing I was gonna get buzzed and sit at home and whatever. But once I broke that habit, I then realized I now have a chance to stack gains. I can lose weight on a diet and keep that weight off and then make more gains. I don't have to push all the time. Sometimes I will push and lose a couple extra pounds in 2 weeks. Like maybe I'll lose 4 pounds in 2 weeks because I try really hard. And then the next week I slip. But I keep in the long haul, in the trend of the graph of my weight, I am making progress to what I want to look like. Because I have gotten to this point in my life for the first time at the age of 52, I've never done it before. I feel like if I did a fast right now and dropped a quick 10 pounds, I could really benefit from that because I could then transition. I'd have to be disciplined because when you do a fast, the first 3 days after that fast, it is hard to transition to your healthy diet without binging. Like there's a huge temptation and urge and craving to overdo right when you're transitioning from fasting back to eating. But if you can get through those 3 days, you can keep off a big chunk of the weight you lost. For me, I usually keep off 1 pound for each day that I fasted. So if I did a 10-day fast, I'd probably lose like 16 or 17 pounds. And I would gain back 6 or 7 pounds and keep about 9 or 10 pounds off from my 10 days of fasting. So anyways, that's my thoughts.